Hey there. Okay, I'm Angel Balance, and I am live here on my Life Fit Mama Facebook page. And actually, I'm going to give everyone just a moment to hop on while I also go live on Instagram, just real quick, just in case you've got one of those friends, because I totally understand if you've got one of those friends who is like, I'm not Facebook, and I don't do the Facebook thing anymore, never, then you can let them know right now that they are welcome to join us live on Instagram. So if you see me leaning over here, that's because I'm looking at that screen. So I will be taking live questions as I'm going through all the details that you could possibly need to know in order to know if this program is right for you and something that you would want to try, right? So I've got live Facebook here and live Instagram here, and what I've said is that I'm going to do a giveaway. And so if you have friends who have New Year's goals, who are looking to work on their abs and their arms and their glutes, their booty, their lower body area. I mean, hello, who else but me carries most of their weight there? And that is like that target area that you always wish you could firm up, right? So this program was designed specifically for that. So if you have those friends who have those goals in mind and they've tried like every program out there, or they're just looking for something fresh and new or that next step kind of thing, tag them now. Invite them to this live broadcast right now. Even if you're watching the replay, I want you to invite them, tag them below, because on Friday, I'm going to be announcing at least the top winner. But if you are a close second or third place, then I will likely send you some good swag also, okay? And I'm talking like free packets of Shakeology or free packets of our brand new protein smoothie that's not Shakeology, or brand new packets of our pre-workout Energize that is all natural, plant-based, nothing artificial in it. So you have an opportunity to win all those things totally free. I'll ship it to you. And if you tag as many of your friends, because every single person tagged gets you an entry, and then on Friday I'll go live and I'll announce the winners. Does that sound good? So I'm going to, I think we've given a good 2 or 3 minutes now for everyone to be able to jump on live, and I'm going to go step by step and answer all the kinds of questions that I'm getting from my private messages, some frequently asked questions, and really kind of break down for you what the concepts are of this new program. So I'm getting ready to do this new program that is actually not launched yet. It is going to launch on January 15th. And so I'm going to be doing the program along with all of my clients. So we're going to be able to experience it together. I'll be able to guide you, support you, coach you through it, be in it with you, and help keep you accountable and motivated, okay? And it's all going to be in my private online Facebook group if you want to be a part of that. Even if you're not going to join my group and you just want to know the details, I would say hang out with me for the next few minutes, and you'll get all kinds of your questions answered, okay? So I'm participating in it, and the other thing that's going on is I'm also going to be participating in, very exciting, the Coach Test Group with Autumn Calabrese, who is the creator of the program. So if you've kind of been not in the know and you have no clue what program it is that I'm talking about, then I'm going to go ahead and tell you the name of the program is 80 Day Obsession. And so have you heard of it? if you've heard of this program, I want you to tap on some hearts, tap on some likes, and let me know, yeah, I've heard of it. If not, maybe you could give me a wow or a sad face, like, nope, never heard of it. I'm really bummed that I don't know about this new abs and booty program that's coming out, but I'm wanting to know more about it. So if this is a brand new program that has been created by Autumn Calabrese, who was the creator also of the well-known programs 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Country Heat, Hammer and Chisel. All of these are programs that are able to be done at home, or you could travel with them, or you could bring them into the gym with you. So I'm going to talk more about equipment and all that, but that is a great option for people who like, I really like the gym. It motivates me more. I can get access to all these different weights that I don't have at home. So this is totally doable for you to be able to bring with you wherever you go. Okay. But here's what I want you to know. It's a brand new program by Autumn Calabrese, and she's the one who really kind of revolutionized the at-home programs that we offer to our clients, because she introduced that lovely, colorful portion control container system that most people, even if you live on Pinterest, if you're on Facebook, if you have ever done any kind of nutrition program, you're probably kind of familiar with it, even if you didn't know that she was the creator of it, okay? So, but I love the fact that the program that the company that I'm partnered with and provide my coaching service through and for has taken a hold of that portion control container system and like pretty much adopted it across the board for all of their programs, because it just completely changed my life. I live and breathe by these containers. Tell me, have you ever used them yourself? Have you ever heard of these? But maybe you've never used them, but you've heard of them before. So if you have, give me some hearts. And if you have not, maybe start asking me some questions now about what are they, and I'll be sure to address them as I go through my live question and answer time, okay? Hey, Renee, glad you're here. So we've got the great thing about these portion control containers is that not only did it like really kind of change my experience, if you've been following me for any given amount of time, then you might know some of my story and my journey, but I'll just tell you this. The first time that I used those containers, I was really struggling with seeing results in my workouts. Like before I used the containers, I was getting results. I had lost like 15 pounds prior to, but then I hit this place where I was kind of like, why am I not seeing muscle definition yet? Why am I not really tapping into those, into the fat stores and burning fat? Why am I kind of stalled here? Why am I low energy sometimes, right? And I hated tracking. I hated the little apps with the, you know what I'm talking about, with the pie charts and all these people talking about macros and counting calories. I was done with counting calories. I hated it. I was so tired of it. I needed a new approach. And, you know, sometimes when you talk to people, it's like you kind of, or me, when I talk to people, I realize that a lot of us were like, oh, I know I need to eat more fruits and vegetables. But do we know really which are some of the better sources of things, of protein, of fats, of carbs? And then do we really know how much of all those to eat? But do we really even have time to track all those things and keep it in perfect alignment with percentages and grams and all that? I don't do all that. The color containers help to simplify my life, and it's why I really highly suggest it to all of my clients, especially if you are just starting out with me and you've never tried anything like it before, and you're really wanting to make sure that you are getting the best results possible, and you're going to be able to make it a lifestyle. So even if after you finish your first program and you really kind of get the hang of the containers, from there you're able to kind of eyeball. So whether you go to the restaurant, whether you go to a cookout with friends, whatever, you don't have to tote those containers around with you, because you know from practice what it should look like on your plate, and you're able to look at your food and be like, that's gonna be a carb in my body, and I know that I eat 2 or 3 carbs a day according to my meal plan, right? So I'm gonna choose this and this and that to make my plate, to make sure that all of my nutritional needs are met, but I'm also going to be getting my results and everything's kept in check. But it's so simple, and just, again, simplifies your life. Very straightforward. I don't do complicated. I need that as a mom of 3. So I teach it to all of my clients, the people that I work with online in my challenge groups. Okay, so let's see. I have notes, so I'm making sure I don't leave anything out. So again, no tracking is needed. You just, however many of those containers that your plan says, and we'll talk more about that in just a minute, that you can eat in a day. So it'll actually break it down for you and say, you need to eat this many containers of protein in a day. You need to eat this many sources of vegetables in a day. And it just, I'm telling you, it just revolutionized the way that I eat, the way that I feel, and the results that I got. The first time that I ever followed this portion control container system, in 3 weeks, I dropped 1 full dress size. 1 full dress size. And I'm telling you, it felt almost completely effortless, and my eyes were opened every time I sit down with new clients and I walk through this eating container system with them, and I show them the food list, and I show them the sources that you would normally think is a protein, and it actually turns out it's going to process in your body as a carb. Their minds are blown. They're like, what? I never would have known that. So it really does help you see food in a different way, but also to be able to know how to make complete meals of whole foods that fuel your body right, okay? And you get to learn the differences between like a fast-burning carb or fat and then a slow-burning fuel source. Okay, so you really kind of learn those different, so your fast burners like carbs and fruits and things like that, and then your slow, more steady fuel sources like your healthy fats, okay? And you know which ones to reach for, which ones not, and all that. Takes all the guesswork out. So are you ready for the next step? That's my question to you, because a lot of, one of the reasons why this program was developed was because we've had so many people that by now, unless you've been living under a rock, you've completed the 21-day fix program or something very similar at least once, sometimes several times, and now you're like, because you were getting great results, so you just kept going. But then eventually it's like, okay, my body now has kind of plateaued, or I am ready for a challenge. I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready for something more. I'm ready to target specifically my arms, my abs, and my glutes, okay? And so this program was put to Autumn to create, and based on her nutritional expertise and her personal trainer experience, she went at developing this program with those goals in mind. She's like, okay, I need to be able to deliver a program to people that would really give them the benefit, and in such a way, so it's not just the moves, but listen, in such a way that they will feel like they have, it's more like the type of program that you would get if you were working with a personal trainer. But still, I'm telling you, this is not like traditional workout moves. I work in a gym as a fitness instructor, and I can tell you, I don't walk around seeing personal trainers giving some of these moves to the people. So so you're getting something completely unique, completely new, but she's drawing on her expertise to give you something that's truly truly phenomenal as a program. Now, we've been able to do some of these sneak peeks of these workouts, because I know some of you are thinking like, Angel, you haven't done the program yet, so how do you know? Well, I've had access to some of the sample workouts so that I was able to try them out for myself, so that I would be able to get to this place and be able to tell you all about it. And so if you're one of those people that you're like, yes, Angel, yes, this is what I need. I've been doing CrossFit, or I've been doing life classes, or I've been a personal trainer, but how to stop, you know, or I've really only done, you know, I've done my own workout programs, or I've been working with, I've been doing cross training and boot camps and all these things. Or I've been doing those at-home programs, but I really need the next step. I need the next level. I need something that's going to challenge me or target the results, the areas of my body that I'm wanting to work on the most. This is it. So it's called 80-Day Obsession, but here's the great thing. It's not really 80 days. It's actually a little bit more that you get from it, because there are 7 rest days, and the 7 rest days are not counted as the 80 days of the workout plan. So technically, you're going to be spending over 90 days with me if you join my challenge group. If you're doing it on your own or with your own coach, then you'll also be getting the 80 unique workouts. And let me tell you something else that's really just amazing about this, okay? So why this program is different than any other at-home fitness program that you've ever seen. Now, if you caught it whenever I just said it, it's 80 unique workouts, 80, not 7 that you repeat for 30 days, and then they give you 7 more new workouts and you repeat those for 30 days, and then they give you 7 new workouts and you repeat those for 30 days. No, 80 unique workouts every single day. When you show up, you will not be getting the same exact recording, the same exact recorded workout, because these workouts, Autumn and the cast and crew that are with her doing the workouts, they are going through their own transformation using the program in real time with you from day 1 to day 80, or really like day 87, because, you know, you got to think of all the, or 97. So you got to think all those rest days, right? So they're in it with you, and it's real time. Okay. Do you grasp? Give me some hearts if you understand or grasp what it is that I'm saying when I say real time. They showed up in a studio on day 1 and they did day 1 workouts. Okay. And then on day 2, they went into the recording studio with Autumn and they did the day 2 workout. And then on day 3, all the way to the end of the program, all 80 workouts were recorded on 80 separate days in real time. Do you follow what I'm saying? So this is so different than any other DVD program you've picked up off the shelf, any other Beachbody program that we've done that's on your Beachbody On Demand right now. This is completely mind-blowing and different. And so it's also refreshing. The bonus of the benefit of that is no more excuses saying, it's Dirty 30 again, the name of the workout. That's one of the workouts that's in 21 Day Fix. So, you know, no more excuses. I'm bored. I've done that workout. I don't feel like doing that workout today. I'm going to do size today. Or, you know, I'm going to put max 30 in. Or I'm going to do this other workout that I feel like. Nope. You've never done the workout. So it's like showing up for a session with your personal trainer and you don't know what they've got for you. Okay? It's going to be different. It's going to feel different. And there's 3 phases to the program. So you've got phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and in between each phase, you also have what's called a peak week, okay? And every single time that you show up, Autumn is calling out in real time. She's changing the reps. She's changing the intensity. So remember whenever I told you that I did a separate video before that tells you all the equipment. I'll mention them again in just a minute. But just for example, let's say that you show up on one day and she says, okay, we're going to do this exercise, and you're going to be lifting the weights this many times. You're going to be using the blue bands, which is a certain level of resistance, this many times, and then the next day you show up and she says, okay, or like maybe a week later you show up and she goes, okay, now we're going to do that move that you did last week, but now I want you to do it this many times with this set of weights, with this band of resistance. Do you follow what I'm saying? So you're progressing the entire time. There is no plateauing. There is no time for your body to, kind of say, oh, I know what's coming up, so I'm going to stop progressing. No, your body is constantly being challenged, and with these unique moves, y'all, that I'm telling you, some of these you have never seen before. You've never done them. They're not well known in the at-home workout world, okay? And like I said, I don't even see them in the gyms, all right? So here's the deal. 80 unique workouts. I'm looking at my notes again. 80 unique workouts in real time. So the next thing is also to know that I see you. So I'm excited to start too, girl. I'm so excited to start. She's on my team. So listen, timed nutrition is the other thing. And so give me just a second. I'm going to tell you, what is that timed nutrition thing about? If you want to know what timed nutrition is about and you want me to take a minute to break it down, I want you to give me some hearts, hit the little like button, or say, yes, 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 I want to know what timed nutrition means. What is that? How is it different from 21 Day Fix and what we've seen before, right? Because can I just get the workouts online and just eat how I want, like how I already know the system, the portion control system? Why can't I just do that? This is different. So I see a yes. I'm gonna continue on. So my challengers right now, I'll tell you this right now, all of my challengers, the clients that I'm working with, and if you're working with one of the coaches on our team, I know for sure you're getting supported in this kind of way. We have started prep week this week, which just means that I'm taking the time to teach my clients and everyone who wants to work with me as their coach. And like I said, anyone else do it? Several people are asking me. Yes. Okay. So listen, we're taking the time this week to learn the time nutrition elements and kind of make sure that we know everything that we need to have. We have it, okay? And we will understand. So that come day one, on Monday, we all start the program together, and then we will finish the program together. That is always very exciting. So, but don't worry. If you don't think, oh, I missed the boat, there's no way I'll get my equipment in time, or, I can't start it this week, or whatever. It's okay. And, if you need to, oh, I see all the faces. Thank you. So if you need to start, maybe you need to start with a 21 Day Fix, or maybe because you've never worked out before and you're a little nervous, you need to work yourself up, right? Or you need that extra time for shipping. It's okay. Just contact me, contact your coach. We will get this rolling for you and make sure that you're plugged into the support group that will serve you best, okay? So listen, what is this eating plan? What is this time nutrition thing? And are there options? What all is included? So there are 6 plans that are actually given. So what I mean by that is, when you first get this program, okay, you're gonna be able to download from online, so you can stay green, or you can print it out if you like or want it on the paper right in front of you. And once you do the little calculation that they always give you so that you are eating at the right amount of food, the right calorie bracket, so that all of your nutritional needs are met, you're properly fueled, your blood sugar is kept stable, all those things, you know that you're fueling your body with an adequate amount of food, because we're not into starving and we're not into depriving your body and eating so low in calories No, that's like a 1990s thing. We've moved way beyond that, and we now understand more of the real science of how this needs to happen for you to see the results that you want to see, lose the weight, but also get strong and get healthier. So you're going to be able to get a tailor fit meat eating plan, all right? So we're not just going to say, okay, eat chicken and eat lettuce and eat a sweet potato. No, we're going to be able to take from 6 different levels or eating plans. You're going to know which one to follow for you, for where you are right now in your fitness goals. And then 3 weeks later, we will recalculate and we will be able to look and see if you've met your goal, which plan that you can go to a maintenance plan, or since you've now lost some weight, which bracket you should go to now, so that you are, again, always adjusting your meal plan to be able to eat at the level that your body needs you to eat at. Isn't that exciting? So that's not the time nutrition part, but that's just the first thing that I need you to know of the value of that you're getting. And yes, we're taking care of the vegan people. So if you are interested in the vegan lifestyle, or you already are practicing vegan, because that's the way that you feel that your body needs to eat, there is a vegan meal plan specific to you that also is broken up in those 6 different levels or calorie brackets. And you're either way, you are given a food list, whether the regular or the vegan. You're giving an approved food list. And let me tell you something about this food list. You bring this food list with you, like when you've planned out your meals, which if you're in my group, we do some of this together. We do some meal planning together. I also, besides the meal plans that are provided for you within the program 80-Day Obsession itself, I also provide sample meal plans to you. So you see how I'm eating, and you can just take it for yourself and run with it, as you're also practicing making your meal plans on your own. But here's the thing. You take that food list and you're able to plan your meals out, knowing that everything that you're going to be buying at the grocery store is approved on your list. You don't have to guess about it. And some of you, I'm sure, are kind of going, okay, but isn't it pretty just like, you know, it's probably just like 4 or 5 items, right? No, there's like 32 protein sources on this food list. You will not get bored. There's even more vegetable sources on this list. You will not get bored, okay? And you will also not be limited to foods that you're like, I don't eat that, so I can't follow this plan. You're going to have plenty of variety of foods to choose from, but you're going to be able to choose wisely. And so next part is what is the Time Nutrition, and who should do this? Who should really do this program and who should not? Are you kind of questioning whether or not you're one of those people? Like, should I do this? Do I know if this is the right program for me to follow? Or I've got a friend in mind, I just don't know if it's the right one for her, or if I should even ask her to maybe do this program with me. And so the first thing that I'm going to tell you is that you need a base level of fitness in order to do this program. This is not really a beginner's program. So, but don't go like, like, oh no, so let me explain what that means. It just means that if you've never worked out before, it just means that we need to take a minute and start in building your foundation. Start at the basics, which for me, I always suggest for my clients, starting with 21-Day Fix. So you get a nice, good baseline of fitness. You kind of get used to, how to lift weights and how to use bands and, the form and all those kind of things. It lays the foundation, and it kind of builds up your endurance, your stamina, some strength in your body, some good core work, okay? So you feel more able to do the workouts at an intermediate level. And then, so this program really is, the 80-day program really is meant for an intermediate to advanced type level of fitness. So no, you don't have to be advanced, but if you kind of feel like, okay, I've completed a program or two, or I already do CrossFit, or I already go to the gym and do those live workouts, yes, you could do this program. You don't have to be advanced. You just kind of have to have a good sense of working out, what it looks like, what it feels like, and have a little bit of some type of strength or endurance built up in your body. Now, there is a modifier. So again, you don't have to be advanced. There's a modifier in there that is going to be able to kind of regress some of the moves that if you're like, oh, I can't do that range of motion, that big of a range of motion, or I can't go that deep in a push-up, or I can't, go all the way down to the floor and I need a chair option and so forth and so on, or I need to take it down a level of intensity, or I need to take it down a level of impact. There is someone on the screen at all times showing you options, showing you modifications or to each and every single move. So you're able to regress or progress based on what your body needs to keep it challenging, but also meet you where you're at. Okay? Does that sound good? Doesn't that sound awesome? I mean, I love knowing that my program is going to meet my needs no matter what. So I don't stand there feeling like I can't participate. Doesn't that, it really, have you ever been in that situation where you kind of feel like you feel defeated before you've even really started? I know as a fitness instructor in the gym, when I can always tell, when I'm teaching, I look at the back of the room for I have everyone kind of tell me, are you first time? So that I know I'm looking at you to make sure that I adjust my instruction based on how well I see you being able to pick up the moves. So this is kind of like that same type of service that's being brought to you, because you always have that person in your corner showing you options, which is totally exciting. Okay, but as a participant and as someone who's an instructor, I find that very exciting for both me and for my clients who are signing on for this challenge. Okay, so if you do not already have a handle on your nutrition, I would also say you need to start with a 21-day fix type of program. Or even if you started with something like Country Heat, that also has the container program. Okay, so that's one of the things, the benefits of having a coach, is that I'm able to meet with you one-on-one in a video call such like this, but just me and you, private time, and we're able to figure out and kind of assess where you're at now and what would be best for starting out, if this is your very first program, or what would be a great next step based on what you've experienced before, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. And really, I'm able to kind of guide you through those decisions, but ultimately it's in your hands and you're able to decide, and then I'm there to support you and guide you through it, okay? So if you don't have a good handle on nutrition, I wouldn't say start with this one. I would say, again, get that good foundation laid where you know that you understand that container system, and that way you're able to kind of level it up, because this timed nutrition thing is really taking it up a notch and taking your nutrition to the next level. So what I mean by that is, so here it is. Here's the big, what is timed nutrition? Are you ready? Okay, so all this simply means is that, or one part of it is, we are timing your meals around your workouts in a very specific way. Now that's one part of it, the timing of the meal. So if you are working out at 6 a.m. in the morning every day, you know that you need to have your pre-workout meal at this specific time before starting your workout, this much amount of time before starting your workout. And then when you're done with your workout, you know that this much time after your workout, within this time frame, you need to have this meal, this next meal. And then, how many hours from there should I have my next meal and my next meal, and so forth and so on throughout the day. Also, when should I have my supplements, okay? So y'all know that I use the pre-workout Energize that my company creates. I love it. It's plant-based. Now, it's an option to you, and so is the recovery formula that they have as a post-workout, and so is the electrolytes hydrate formula. that they have as an option to you. But if you're using these as they suggest through the program, because it is a more intense program and it really does help you recover faster, your muscles and so forth, and help you push harder in your workouts, then they're going to say that your meal plan is timed in such a way that those supplements are included in that plan for you. So you know, I have my meal one, I have my supplement, I do my workout, I have my next recovery, I have my next meal, and my next, and so forth. All right, so that's the first part of the time nutrition. Here's where it gets really exciting and interesting for all of us kind of fixed graduates that are like, okay, yeah, I got that, all right, but what's next level about it? Now what Autumn has done is she has made sample plans for you and really laid it out very comprehensively that when you do have that meal at that time before your workout, which containers should they be? So now we're talking about very targeted nutrition for a workout, right? How many proteins, how many fats or carbs, or should I have a carb, or should I eat a green, or should I have a fruit? Those kind of questions are being eliminated with this plan. There's no guesswork. It tells you exactly what color containers to eat together for the best results and to fuel your body and to help keep your blood sugar stabilized and so forth. And so then after your workout, same thing. Which containers should I eat? They tell you, you should eat a purple and a red and this and that, okay? And a spoon, and put it all together so that, and they do that for your entire day. And then for your rest day, it's a completely different plan. It's gonna look different because you don't have a workout that day. So you don't need to fuel your body in the same type of manner. So they have customized it, adjusted it for the rest day. Isn't that exciting? I mean, give me some hearts or lights if you understand just like how awesome that type of information is going to be to have in your hands. Can you imagine having a nutritionist working with you, telling you, this is exactly what I want you to eat at what time of day, when, based on when you get your workout in. And whether you work out in the morning or whether you work out in the afternoon or whether you work out in the evening, they've got you covered. They have laid it out so that there are no questions. You are able to customize this to meet your lifestyle and your needs, okay? Now, here's a question that I get a lot about because many of you are like me and you kind of, you can't work out with a full stomach. Is that you? I want to see if anybody else who's watching right now, do you skip breakfast but you work out in the morning, or do you kind of feel like in the evenings, even when you work out, you kind of need to stop eating so many hours before you do a workout, or else you kind of get queasy or sick to your stomach, or you feel like bogged down whenever you're working out? And so if that's you, give me a like or heart or say yes, that's me. So I have good news. You don't have to worry. Even though Autumn in the original eating plan is saying, okay, I want you to eat this meal one before X amount of time before you do your workout, there are options in there to either decrease that down to a much smaller meal, okay, or there's a couple of other different ways that you can do it. And also there is that option to just decide to eat that meal later in your day and fit it in that way. Does that make sense? So that's that way your nutritional needs throughout the day are still being met. Your macros are still being met. Your calories are still being met, but you're not having to think about it. You're just eating your containers, and you are able to take care of that one little quirk that you and I share of wanting to be able to eat with an empty stomach. Okay, so that's really cool too. That's really awesome that it's adaptable. And so I'll be helping everyone in my challenge groups customize their plan in that kind of way for your lifestyle and your needs. Okay, I got a few more minutes. I got to get through all of these questions on the program. So let's see. So what do we need? Okay, the type of equipment that you're going to need. I did cover it in another video that I already did, but real quick, you'll need weights that you'll need to purchase on your own, or like I said, if you want to take the workouts with you into the gym and utilize their weights. I see a lot of people do that all the time, and it works really well for them. That way, if you need to be able to lift up to 40 pounds and you don't own 40 pounds, go to the gym, use their weights, great. But if you could purchase those weights, starting with like a light, medium, heavy for you, and then as you work through the program, if you find that when you find that you need to increase your resistance, you can just pick up another set then. That way it kind of helps you budget across throughout the entire 90 plus days, right? So I know that the cast and crew on the original in the workouts with you, you'll see them progressing as well. So that, you know, they may have started with like 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and 20s, but then by the end of the program, they've gotten much stronger and they're able to lift up to 40s. That's really cool, right? So you'll be able to progress along with them. You'll also need the loops and the containers, the sliders, and a mat because you'll be on the floor a little bit. So unless you have carpet in your house, you're gonna want a mat for sure to kind of give you that support. It's optional, a foam roller. Now, all of those things you're able to get through your coach. If I'm not your coach, you can contact your coach and order those items through them so that you know that you're using the specific equipment that is specific to the program, right? And you have everything that's exactly just like the people that you're seeing, Autumn and all the cast and crew in the program on the screen. You're gonna need access to Beachbody On Demand. This is our online streaming, much like Netflix, but for workouts, okay? So your 80-day obsession is one of the hundreds of programs that's included in that online streaming service for you. When you sign up for it, you're able to sign up for either a quarterly subscription or pay one time for a whole year up front. It's only like it's $160 for all of Beachbody On Demand. Is it $160 or is it $199? I told myself I wasn't going to talk numbers because I always mess it up. Contact your coach, and there's several different options. Depending on the things that you already have, you may not have to pay that full amount. So you'll either need a full thing that we call a challenge pack that has everything, your equipment and your workouts and the containers and your supplements and your Shakeology and all those things. Or maybe you kind of already get Shakeology, or you already have Beachbody On Demand and you just need the bands and the sliders. Then you can order that as what we call a completion pack. So just those items and have them shipped to you so that whenever the program launches live first in your member library on Beachbody On Demand, you have your equipment on the way and you're ready to go. Okay? Does that sound good? Does that sound right to you guys? Does that sound doable? If you have more questions about that, feel free to leave your question in the comments and I will get to it. So it's a very laid out, defined plan, and it's specific to fuel your body all day long and for your workouts for maximum results, right? Do you skip breakfast? I covered that. And so the other thing I would say to that is, of course, with anything that's new, try before you modify. So you try it, trust the process. I was blown away again. The first time that I ever trusted Autumn in one of her programs, I was like, this ain't gonna work for me. And that little thing made all the difference. So I've covered a lot about why you would want to coach, why you would want to be in a challenge group experience with me or with your coach. The support and accountability is just like, you know, okay, let me say this. There are a lot of people, if I just say, oh, I want you to be in my accountability or challenge group, some of you are kind of going, okay, there's Facebook groups that I'm a part of all the time, and I don't see any kind of real accountability or support from them. I mean, you might get motivated by seeing other people do something, but nobody is saying, hey, have you done your workout today, right? And if you don't post, nobody is reaching out to you privately and saying, hey girl, how you doing? I didn't see you checking in the group, making sure everything's okay. I haven't seen you in a while. That is my role. That is your coach's role and the role of the group in a challenge group. So you do need your coach, not just for the purchasing part, but I highly recommend that challenge group experience, okay? So you're getting the accountability, the support, there's people in it with you, helping you along the way, coaching you through it, guiding you through it, so you're more likely to stay engaged and succeed. I hear it all the time. I really feel like I need the accountability, Angel. This is it. This was the solution for me. This is why I host challenge groups. This is why I am not the type of coach that just sells to you. I participate with you, and I provide this level of coaching for everyone, this type of experience for everyone that I work with. So let's see. In addition, in my challenge groups, I'm offering the faith-based option of following along with a devotional for part of our motivation throughout the week. So we're being able to connect our faith to our fitness. I'll talk more about that in a separate video, but I just want you to know we do have suggested readings. You don't have to read them, but I highly suggest some of the ones for you to be able to read to develop the mindset and the determination and the commitment to seeing your program through from start to finish, and just really work on that inner strength as well as the outer strength. So you're less likely to quit on yourself. Yes, let that sink in for a minute. Have you ever quit on yourself before? Yes or no? Have you ever started something and then didn't see it through and then wondered, why do I keep quitting? Okay, it just, nothing's wrong with you. It just means that maybe we didn't flex that muscle of mindset and willpower. Okay, we need to do that a little bit more. All right, so there is the option too for anyone who joins my team to be able to join that live coach test group with Autumn herself as well. But you would need to be a coach to be able to gain access to that group. Just ask me how to do it. You don't have to become a coach, but there is a coach level membership that gets you an additional discount 25% off of all of your products going forward. But so that's one added benefit, but just having that coach level membership helps you get into that group and makes you qualified to be in there. So all of the needs, all of the trackers, the meal plans, the eating plans, all those materials that you're going to need are printable through your Beachbody On Demand membership. So you will, I've already logged that into, I've done a live video inside my coaching, my accountability group for everyone to be able to find those materials in your on-demand service, download them, and either save them on your computer or save them on your device or print them out. So you have access to all the things that I talked about that she has done for you, from tracking your weights and your reps for all your workouts to make sure you're progressing, for tracking and the meal plan samples and knowing which meal plan to follow. And she's even got in there a sample worksheet to be able to, as you learn how to make your own meal plans, plan them out according to that timed nutrition plan that she has for you, okay? So not a chef, not a problem. We keep it simple and basic. We're going to get the job done, and rest is definitely an important part of this program. So you can know that yes, you're working out 6 days a week, but you will always have a rest day. For this program, it's technically on Sunday if you start with us on Monday, but let's say you start on Wednesday or you start late on a Thursday. As long as you follow, you're going to get that rest day, and you're going to be able to move along with the program and follow the calendar, okay? So let's see. I'm going to do a separate video between now and Friday that's more about this topic of obsessed, because I want everyone to know that it's not about being obsessed about your looks or how you look in the mirror or anything like that. It's about getting obsessed about your health, getting obsessed about taking care of me first so that I am best equipped to take care of others, and the assignment that I have in my life every single day to be able to run with it, okay? Making myself a priority because it's important. So again, Great program, comprehensive. All the guesswork has been taken out of it. Yes, I had this question too. If you have more than 100 pounds to lose, or if you're a plus size woman, can you do this program? Yes. Yes, you can. Because let me tell you, I will share before and afters of a teammate of mine who is plus size, who was part of the original test group, and she was able to modify everything, and you still use the loops and bands and do the program from start to finish, and now she gets to start again at a new level of fitness. But yes, this is okay for plus size people as well. You do not have to be already fit, okay? All right? Okay, so I have got to go get my little girl from school. I hope that this was very informative for you, and I hope that you'll reach out to me or your coach and get plugged into a challenge group, get the things that you need, and I hope to see you in a challenge group soon. All right? All right, bye guys. I'll talk to you later. Leave your questions and tag your friends for that giveaway, but leave your questions and I'll circle back later, okay?